Hi everyone and welcome back. If today's your first time, welcome. Please subscribe to my channel. I will be grateful for that. Today's recipe is this beautiful goat meat stew. This is so different from your normal stew. And without further ado, we will get to it. But just before that, I would like to quickly talk about the NSAS campaign currently going on in Nigeria. This past week has been really numbing for most of us. It has been so emotional. It has been so, so sad having to watch people beg for their basic rights in life. I would like to recognize everyone out there involved in the NSAS campaign, those at the forefront especially. It is so heartwarming to be part of a generation willing to challenge a corrupt and discriminatory system. And thank you so much for your drive. Thank you for your resilience, and we hope that at the end of everything, after all is said and done, that we're able to birth forth changes and never have to return to the status quo. So for today's recipe, I will be using some goat meat, and here I've got some with skin and some without. And this I will be seasoning with some chopped onions, salt, stock cubes, curry powder, thyme. I will also be using one Scotch bonnet pepper, and that's for a bit of heat. At this time, I won't be adding water at all. I'm just going to stir thoroughly, cover, and then leave to simmer for about 15 minutes. I need the meat to sweat out their own moisture as usual, and I will be back in about 15 minutes. And at this time, I'm just going to check on the meat, and as you can see, it is partially cooked, and you can see that there is quite a lot of moisture in the pot. So at this time, I will be adding some more water. And it's going to be just enough water to cook the meat. I don't like to add too much water because I like my broth to be quite concentrated. And after stirring, I will cover this and then leave to cook until the meat softens. Now onto my peppers. Here I've got a mix of different things really. I've got some Scotch bonnet peppers, I've got some bell peppers, paprika peppers, that's the long ones. I've also got some chili, which is shombo. I've got onions and some tomatoes. So instead of just blending this pepper straight away, what I will be doing is chop them up into smaller pieces and then grill. Grilling your peppers before roasting is the absolute truth. I can't rant about this well enough, honestly, it is amazing. If you haven't got a grill, you can use your oven, you can roast or bake in your oven, that also works. And if you haven't got any of those two, yeah, you can roast this over your, over your flame. If you've got a gas cooker, that also works. So I'm just going to arrange this onto my tray and then transfer into my grill, and this will be grilled for about 20 to 25 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius. Please remember to check every now and then to prevent burning. And after grilling, this is what it looks like, and this is what you're aiming for, that char grilled look. And the smell from this right now is just amazing. The aroma is so beautiful. So I'm just going to transfer this into my blender, and I will be blending this off camera because my blender base is a bit too heavy for me to keep moving about. Now it's time to check back on the meat. And this has been cooking now for about 40 minutes, and that's good enough for me. So I'm just going to set this aside and then move on to the next step. So in here I've got some vegetable oil, and when this heats up, I'm just going to go in with some onions and some garlic just for flavor. And I will be frying this for about 2 minutes thereabouts, and then begin to add the boiled meats. So this will be fried for about 6 to 7 minutes, or just you can fry according to your preference. I don't want mine, crisp or anything. I just want it just partially fried, to be honest. And now it's been about 8 minutes, so this will be transferred into a bowl, and then I will fry the next batch off camera. Now onto the main part of the recipe, which is frying the stew. So here I've got a big pot, and to this I will be adding some of the oil from the meat. I've got roughly about a cup or a cup and a quarter here, but that's fine. I know some people are thinking, oh, that's too much, but just keep watching. So I'm just going to add some chopped onions to this and then fry until fragrant. This will take say about 2 to 3 minutes, and then I will go in with the blended pepper mix. So after stirring thoroughly, I will go in with some thyme, curry powder, salt, and some stock cubes. And I'm just going to mix this thoroughly again and then leave to fry for about 25 minutes on low to medium heat. So it's been 25 minutes and this is what my stew looks like. As you can see, the oil has settled onto the top and it's even burnt just a little bit, but that's fine. That will just only add to the flavor anyway. So I'm just going to stir this again and then go in with my broth. So I haven't got enough broth from cooking the meat, but because I always have some saved in the freezer, I've simply added some more to it. So this I'm going to mix thoroughly now and then leave to fry again for about 20 to 25 minutes. I know some people are wondering, oh, this long fry, who has time? See, the longer the better. Stew with sweet, na time kill 'em. If you want typical buka style stew, just be patient and just fry. Otherwise, you're going to end up with some acidic, bland tasting stew. And after 20 to 25 minutes, this is what it looks like. See how creamy it looks. It is, in fact, the aroma right now in my kitchen. You don't want to try it at all. Anyways, at this time, I'm going to start adding in my meats. And at this time, I'm just going to stir thoroughly and then leave to simmer on low heat for about 2 to 3 minutes. You can do longer if you want that. If you want the stew to penetrate deep into the meat, you can do that. But because I'm going to be storing this away for a bit, I really don't need it to overcook. So I'm just going to do 2 to 3 minutes, and this is what my final result looks like. This stew, hey, try and come and testify, honestly. And for those team, too much oil, see, just decant. Use your spoon, do like this, and then pour it away. But I will not be pouring my away because the oil helps to preserve the stew as well. So when I'm ready to eat, then I can do that. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you're yet to subscribe, please subscribe. What are you waiting for? It would mean so much to me. And I know this weekend is going to be so hectic in Nigeria. I know there's so many plans for this protest, but please stay safe, everyone. Please stay safe, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.